think it's important to say that, anyone who has experienced or been in the United States for any period of time and experienced this country's history and knows it cannot have believed that it would be easy to elect a woman president, let alone a woman of color. Let's just be clear. And nothing that was true yesterday about how flawlessly this campaign was run is not true now. I mean, this really was an historic, flawlessly run campaign. She had Queen Latifah never endorses anyone. She came out and endorsed. She had every prominent celebrity voice. She had the Taylor Swiftie to the Swifties. She had the Beehive. Like, you could not have run a better campaign in that short period of time. And I think that's still true.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Modern Menace. Remember that Indian chick that told everyone she was black? And nobody believed her? What was her name? Kamala Harris? Yeah, remember that $1 billion campaign that she ran and blew $1 billion in 3 months? Yeah, well, we've been trying to find her, since she's been running this flawless campaign according to the race hustler Jory Reid. So let's see if we can find her.
Hawaii, while DNC staffers are just wondering what they're going to do for work.
The vice president has taken time off to go spend time with her family. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think she deserves some time to be with her family and to have some downtime. She has worked very hard over the last 4 years, and her taking a couple of days to be with her family, good for her. Good for her. Thanks, everybody.
So Kamala Harris is on vacation while Biden is starting World War III? What? Why is she picking a time of Biden starting World War III to go on vacation? She has to be absolutely useless if she can just take off and leave while Biden's starting another war and trying to finish the war, actually. He's trying to finish what he started and finish the entire world while he's at it. Why does she deserve a vacation? She lost. She's a loser. The losers don't go on vacation. The losers got to go back home with their head down in shame. She's rewarding herself for losing? We still can't find her, but... Wait, what's this? What's this?
I just have to remind you, don't you ever let anybody take your power from you. You have the same power that you did before November 5th. And you have the same purpose that you did. And you have the same ability to engage and inspire. So don't ever let anybody or any circumstance take your power from you.
Holy shit, she's fucked up. Give me some of what she's on. Yes! That election loss took a toll on her, man. Jesus, dude, I feel kind of bad now. Like, she's getting so fucked up. Like, I don't blame her. I would feel bad too if a man kept beating women. If a very powerful man named Trump kept beating women. He just beats women and he wins. So while she went AWOL and completely bailed on her staff, we should probably check in with them and see how they're doing. Because, she's $1 billion and 200 million or whatever in the hole in 3 months. And this woman was going to save the economy. This was the person that was going to save the economy. Yes! You guys fell for it, man. Fell for the Kool-Aid, drank it. Didn't ask any questions. Okay, let's see. She's got to be doing up to something. We got to check in with this staff and see how they're doing, man, because they must be distraught.
Walz is set to finally address Democratic donors amid reports that the Harris campaign spent themselves into debt, leaving staffers high and dry.
Meanwhile, Trump's new super team is assembling and falling more into form by the day.
Senior White House correspondent Peter Doocy joins us live from the White House. Hey, Peter.
Good morning. The Harris campaign remains in debt after the Harris-Walz ticket failed in November, and now Tim Walz is going to hit up wealthy Democratic donors to ask for some money to help repaying all of the vendors that they still owe and staff members that they stopped paying months before they were supposed to. We don't know yet, because we haven't seen excerpts, whether or not he plans to take accountability for what happened in November or if he plans to share his own roadmap for the next few years. And as Tim Walz addresses the party's elite, rank and file DNC staff are going grassroots with a GoFundMe after saying they were blindsided by being fired suddenly with no severance. They're about $16,000 towards a $25,000 goal. The organizer of this DNC union GoFundMe says, we are heartbroken to see our colleagues who dedicated countless hours to electing Democrats up and down the ballot depart under these circumstances, and we are furious with DNC leadership for failing to provide severance to those affected.
Hey, Peter, got a quick question for you. Given the fact that the Democrats had an epic loss in the race for that building behind you, the DNC union people didn't see layoffs coming where they were going to get 1 day's notice?
Doesn't sound like it, no. And they are about $16,000 of a $25,000 goal. It doesn't seem like they're that people who donated a lot of money for months, even just $10, $15 at a time on those recurring payments that you get the text messages about constantly in an election season, it doesn't seem like there's much of an appetite for people to open their wallets again for that, or for the Harris campaign that now needs Tim Walz to go out and ask for help.
You know, how many people were fired? I know it was 2/3. Do we know the exact number? Because I feel like $25,000 to help people pay their rents and their bills is not that much if it's hundreds of people.
If you got to split it.
They're saying that the $25,000 is temporary because they still think they're going to be able to get some kind of money out of the DNC or some kind of unemployment assistance. And so it's temporary. They had a protest at Union Station yesterday. It was pretty small.
Yeah. GoFundMe. I think the GoFundMe is a PR move to show how dire things are there, because Ainsley's right. The $25,000 is not going to do much, but it does make them look bad, and it does shame the party officials to do something for the union.
You could exactly be right. It's like, okay, if you guys don't help us, we're going to go public with this. Well, it hit the fan. They went public with it, but it does speak to the larger issue. Why do you belong to a union if the union is not going to protect you when your boss fires you? You know, I don't know about their healthcare situation in that particular union, but it doesn't sound like there's any severance that they are automatically entitled to. They are going to fight for it, however.
Like a complete coward, she sends Tampon Tim to try and raise money. Peanuts. What are they going to do with $25,000? That's pathetic. And you know what that is? That's a cry for help. That's like, okay, we got $25,000. Can somebody just give us some money? Because what are we going to give everybody a $100 check? She's got to have at least, 300 people on staff or something like that. There were reports that she spent a couple $100 million just on paying her staff to begin with. And then she had all these other people she's supposed to pay that she just completely left high and dry. That's the type of character that you guys voted for? Yes. That's the type of character of the person you want in the office? Yes. You people are pathetic that voted for her, man. I'm glad. Shave your heads. Keep shaving your heads and go sterilize yourself. Because you people, you're just not fit for society. And we need to be able to, when we're out in public and we see you, go, okay, that's the kind of person we need to avoid. We need to stay away from that weirdo. Thank you for letting us all know. Because you're not even fit to procreate. Like, thank you. Alright guys, that's it for the video. Subscribe if you want. It's whatever. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.